The new update's just gone live inside of Diablo Immortal this morning, and inside of this video, I'm going to take you through all the changes that have come, what to expect, and some of the numbers behind all of that. Let's start out with one of the easiest that we all probably already excited for. That is new essences for all of the classes. New essences continue that build and allow you, or continue that grind and allow you to continuously make new builds. Looks like I have a loyalty bonus available right now, so I can just choose one that I want and then get that right off the bat. Farm the rest over the next couple of days. Essences are there for you. If you're someone that likes to grind all of the classes, you have a little bit more grind ahead of you, which is quite nice. Let's go over to services because this is one of the big changes right here. As you can see, our green equipment is no longer maxed, my friends. We can now take our equipment to the next level. But what does this actually look like? We could bring these now up to level 25. It is not going to be as easy as a grind as it was to get to level 20. In fact, I am able to share with you here what it actually might look like. Let's take a look right here. We had Meteor Blade come through sharing some of his information here, and you could see what it actually costs to go from rank 20 to 21. It costs 1,300 crystals, and it costs, and it was 10 combat rating jump. That's all, plus 1.4 thousand scrap materials. So the jump is only 10 combat rating per level per piece of gear. There are 8 pieces of gear, so 80 combat rating jump if you upgrade one level for each of them along the way. Then same thing going from rank 21 to 22, 1,500 crystals, 10 combat rating jump, and 1.6 thousand scrap material. This stuff, it's not the easiest to farm these crystals. We know this. It takes quite a bit of time, and it's going to be primarily done inside of those challenge rifts. So that's a big grind we're going to have ahead of us over the next, shoot, man, I'd probably say 6 months, if not more, because of the challenge rift, the difficulty to push challenge rifts. Now, challenge rifts will get easier with time. Combat rating will go down in them and we'll be able to catch up. You can also get your cryptic crystals in other ways as well. But the best way, of course, is getting them through challenge rifts. We do have a little bit of mail that came through. The Authenticator is now back or online. So the extra stash space, you've successfully activated your Battle.net Authenticator and received your stash tab reward. Keep the Authenticator status active to keep the extra stash space. So let's just go on over to the stash, see what that actually looks like. I have a bunch of stash space because the Boon of Plenty, I believe, gives me some as well. But you'll notice I have a little bit of a extra stash space right there. I got my main, I got this extra, and these ones are all because of the Boon of Plenty. It says right here, oh, you can't even see that, I'm sorry. It says Boon of Plenty stash on all of these time ones. So these are 3 slots that I get for having the boon. There's 9 days left on it. If I upgrade, I get it continuously. But this one here is going to be the other stash space, and this is my normal stash, which apparently I called Barb Stash back in the day, which is still called Barb Stash, probably from when the game actually launched. All right. So what else is there that's new? Let's pop on here. Looks like we got nothing new coming out of there. We do have the new battle pass. Everything does seem a little bit weird this morning. The new battle pass is coming in about 1 more day. So again, a reminder for you guys, make sure that you're collecting all of your battle points today. Don't go any further. Don't save any of this stuff or you will lose them. Collect all your battle pass stuff and then prepare to get yourself into a new battle pass in just 1 more day from today. All right, let's take a look over here at the events so we can see some new things that dropped inside of the game. The Feast of the Valenti. All right, we have all of our awards right here and we have our daily tasks. Our weekly login, boom, easy collected. We have complete the Trial of the Hordes 1 time, participate in the defense of the castle 1 time, participate in the, for 1 minute. Win a Trial of the Hordes 2 times. So they're trying to get you into these different activities to do different things inside of the game. I can't say that I hate that. Trial of the Horde rewards right here. What do we have? The castle defense right there. Not bad. And when you get those, these right here, these little things that we earn, they're going to give us more progress so we can get some of these rewards down below. What are in these chests? Nothing great. Couple of green pieces of gear, regular stuff. Not huge things down here. But that nice Teloric Pearl, I always like that, but definitely some stuff. Now, you could +2 your what is this? Bloody Heart Booster. This is probably going to give you an additional boost if you buy a legendary crest. Let's look at the information right here. Complete tasks to earn Bloody Hearts, which can be used for rewards. Quests for Trial of the Horde, Survivor's Bane, Wild Brawl for extra playing will expire weekly and don't carry over to the next week. All right, so it doesn't tell you much about this. All right, I'm assuming we've had something similar to this before where if you buy a legendary crest, it gives you either a bunch of these things to progress, or it gives you a boost for all the things that you do collect. It's going to be some type of a boost system, them enticing you to do a little bit of spending of orbs. Tong Shi, still going on. This is, yep, easy one right here. Keep those bags coming. Phantom Market, Winds of Fortune, the 2-time experience event. I always welcome this. I always like this. But remember, and it was very clear in the patch notes this time around, guys, that this right here is for 24 running hours. What that means is when you activate this, 24 hours later, it will expire, whether you're playing the game or not. So it's a very bad idea to activate it on a day where you're not going to be very active. Instead, activate it in a day when maybe you're going to be running Helliquary. So for me, Thursday, I know that I'm running Helliquary with my clan. That's at least going to be some decent activity there. And I'll try to do a bunch of farming in my bounties and my dungeons throughout the day. So Thursday for me would probably be a smart day for me to activate double rewards. At least because I know that we're going to be doing something with the clan and getting those extra rewards there. All right. Don't miss out on that, though. If you do actually, they announced that it will self-activate when the last and final day is there. So it's not like you'd lose out on it. Phantom Gallery still happening. Gem Surge. Important that I bring this up. This one expires tomorrow. So what you need to do right now, we're going to claim our weekly right here. I did just get myself a little extra gem. It's not worth me going and I have 4. I would need 3 more. I would need to get myself to 6,200. That's what I would need if I wanted to go and take maybe my Maw of the Deep to a rank 4. May not be the worst idea to do that. So what my decision has to be, and you guys can actually sound off in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are. I have to decide if I'm going to just take my Frozen Heart and take my Echoing Shade, just two stars that I just have right now, and bump them up to 3 stars for free. Because if we don't use these polished jades, remember, they turn into 500 platinum each. That is so little value. If it was 5,000 platinum each, I'd probably save them. But it's 500 platinum, so it really can't be, it won't be worth much whatsoever. My thought is, and what I really need to do is, and I'll decide this today. I need to do this today because this event is about to be gone. I need to either upgrade this one and then have 2 of them just return back to me as platinum. It's not worth me doing these Seeping Biles because I already have a 4-star. They're just going to be put in as food. Or I could run a few more legendary crests, get myself this Maw of the 3 more of these polished jades, and then get my Maw of the Deep up. I have the legendary crests. I could run them. Just gotta make sure that I would have enough progress in the event to get what I need to get. We would need to go from, where are we right now? We're at like 50, almost 5,200. And we would need to get to 52, 58, 62. We need to get 1,000 points. So we'll make that decision. It probably gives us the number right here. I'm going to have to look into that to see how many I would have to spend. All right, Survivor's Bane is still there. Make sure that you run through and at least get some of your rewards. I ran through again, got a few more. Nothing crazy, though. Conqueror is here. It's our PvP event. I already claimed all of the rewards to be claimed in the Hungering Moon. And, again, the Authenticator rewards. First of all, it's great to authenticate your account to make sure that it's safe and secure. That's number 1. Number 2, you're getting yourself free stash space, which is really nice because stash is it could be a problem inside of the game, especially if you're not someone that buys something like the Boon of Plenty or something like that. You need a spot for your stuff. So that is basically everything that's come to the game. Of course, there's been some small changes here and there, but it was not a massive update. We knew that the update was not going to be massive, and that's okay. Every single one doesn't have to be. Remember, right now, Blizzard is basically preparing that druid class for us. A lot of people were asking after yesterday's video as well, when are we expecting, or I should say, when am I expecting the druid class, or the new class to come to the game? And I'm expecting that new class around June. That would be my guess. Also, guys, we did get some drop rates that we could change as well. Actually, the drop rates are changing soon. That was in the patch notes where we're going to be able to choose the legendary. Actually, we could right here. We could choose some of the ones that we want. Some legendary gems have been removed from the drop pool. You can choose to add them back in. Are they still removed? I don't think I have any removed. No. So I could choose to remove any of these from the drop pool if I want to. Interesting how they don't give you a list of all of the gems. It is interesting how they make that choice. But that's it for the rest of the grind of the day. You're going to want to make sure you get your bounties done. I got my pets doing some of them. I still typically have to do at least one set of bounties per day. One's about to turn in, one is out doing their stuff, and I'll do the other batch of them right there, and that'll be a good day for me. Getting the Accursed Tower rewards from the pets as well, which is always nice. And let's actually just go over here to the Hilts Trader and see if there's anything special in there from the update. I don't believe that there is, but you never know. And again, I think one of the biggest things from this update that we didn't even yet touch on in the video is the change from the Inferno difficulty. As you can see right now, Inferno 5, the difficulty is 44,765. So as you can see, I'm not there for combat rating. If we take a look at my combat rating, I'm sitting at 44,220. I'm 500 short. So what do I do so that I could prepare? First of all, I could probably play under combat rating by a couple of hundred and still be fine. But if I want to, when I do hit Paragon 700, when this hits Paragon 700, I hit Paragon 700, we move over to the Hell difficulty, I'm just going to go ahead and pull these mystery legendary items, and I'm going to pull these mystery set items. I don't have a lot. I used approximately 100 of these when I switched to Monk, a class that I did not enjoy because I wanted to get essences. I gave it a shot. I'm going to be saving those until then. Also worth noting, you notice, and I don't do a lot of Terror Rifts, but the Terror Essences right here, save these until the new Hell difficulty, guys. Save these in Inferno difficulty, I'm sorry. Save these for Paragon 700. Don't go farming Terror gear now, when in a week you're going to be replacing all your gear. What we should probably be doing is going and hunting down the pillars, saving all of our essences now, and then when it's Paragon 700, then we use all of these on our bounties and start getting some of the good gear in that way, because that's the gear that's going to be replacing the gear that we have. It's most likely I'm going to lose a lot of my special attributes on the gear if I just quickly throw something with a bigger combat rating on so I could go to Inferno 5. These are probably not going to give me what I'm looking for, but these are what we're going to need. So it's probably a great time this week to really spend some time hunting down Oblivion Pillars, getting as many Terror Essences as you can. And if you can't, and if you're someone that just wants to go buy them from the market, you can go to the market and you could buy those as well. And, you know, they're always sitting here. Where do they even go? Oh, actually, they're quite a bit cheaper now. I thought that they were more than that. So, yeah, you could go and buy them for 290. Keep in mind that each one of these would be, when you get to Inferno 5, Paragon 700, each of these would give you, most likely, a piece of gear that's higher combat rating. You just can't guarantee that the actual, the magic attributes from it would be exactly what you're looking for. All right, there is nothing special here. I'll go get my rare crest for the day. Boom. And I am low on hilt, so I can't go get any more of those rare crests. That's a little bit of an update on everything that the game has been given. The grind is there for the primary gear and that secondary. Primary gear, I would anticipate that these are going to be going to level 40 in 2025. I don't know when. I mean, I am a casual, like I don't even have it all done. A lot of the hardcore grinders are all 30'd out here, not a problem, because they just farm all day. So it's going to be time for them to have to farm some more when they bump this up to 35 or 40. I would guess that 40 would probably just go with the big jump, but I could be wrong. And again, we can't look at that as a bad thing, right? We can't look at that as a negative thing that gear levels are upgraded. I think it's fine. I think that it's going to always give us something to grind for, because at the end of the day, when your gear is all maxed and your secondary gear is all maxed and you got your gems where you want them, what are you even grinding for? Sometimes, like, this game is about the grind and it's about the hunt. And if you don't have the hunt to hunt for anything anymore, well then it can kind of get a little bit stale. By the way, I spoke of yesterday the basic cosmetic. That's my favorite inside of the game on the Barbarian. This is my favorite cosmetic for the Barbarian. Very basic. I throw the Halloween knives on there. This is a very basic looking Barbarian, but my signature favorite. I absolutely love it. Let me know your favorite cosmetic, and also let me know if you're so far happy with the update, or if you're maybe upset. Maybe you're one of the people that was preparing for that new Inferno difficulty combat rating being so high, and now that it's dropped, you're like, man, I wasted a lot of time and potentially a lot of money.